to On One Radio. This is Let's Talk. I don't count likes, calories, blessings. I don't dine with snakes or bite my tongue. It is what it is. I am what I am. I am your host, Tony Williams, and welcome. Welcome to everyone that is new. Welcome to all my own ones, day ones. Big shout out to you guys, and especially over on Facebook, the private group, On Ones, Day Ones. If you have not already, check that out. Shit's be going down up in there. Yes, it does. And again, welcome. Alright, so today we are talking about crime and police. Yes, we are. Now, we see what's going on in the news. Sometimes we don't see what's going on because they do not put it out there. Day in and day out, there's something always going on, and we know this, right? Right. So, let's dive on into this story. Police spent years looking for a serial rapist. Now, they say the suspect once tried to join the force. Well, is it that he tried to join the force or he did join the force? How did he manage to do so? Exactly. My thought exactly. What the hell? Okay, so here we go. Kenneth Bowen III aspired to be a police officer. The 24-year-old joined the Clayton County Police Academy in Georgia in June of last year, 2018, and spent 3 months with the department before he was ousted, officials say. Now, y'all, I'm looking at this picture, and let's just say he looked like he sneak in, he get into some shit. It really does. Of course, we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes, damn it, those covers be right on point. Now, nearly 1 year later, police say Bowen's unceremonious stint as a recruit helped investigators identify him as the prime suspect in a sting of rapes that have tormented the northern Georgia community since 2015. That's sad. Had he not attempted to join the ranks of the Clayton County Police Department, it's questionable as to when we would have apprehended him, Kevin Roberts, the department's chief of police, said during an August 28th news conference. Bowen was arrested August 27th on 7 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual battery, according to jail records. Police obtained a search warrant when Bowen's DNA was found to be a forensic match in all 8 cases, many of which took place within a 2-mile radius of his home. Police have worked for more than 3 years to identify a suspect and finally made headway when investigators reviewed 911 calls related to suspicious people near the area where the assault occurred. A call from 2016 revealed Bowen's name and birthday, and investigators observed similarities between photos of him and a police sketch made from victims. Descriptions: Lieutenant Thomas Ramers, I might be screwing up your name, my bad, Thomas, a criminal investigator in Clayton County, told reporters that further digging led to more clues, including witness accounts that all traced back to Bowen. His social media profiles revealed a relative who once worked with Clayton County Police, Ramirez says. Investigators soon realized Bowen had his own ties to the department. Roberts emphasized that Bowen never became a certified police officer. Okay, so he didn't become a police officer. He was just, I guess, a recruit. He was removed from the academy last year, just months after joining, after he showed up hours late to training one morning in September. When confronted, Bowen reportedly gave conflicting statements that Roberts determined were reasons to remove him from my academy. During an internal investigation, he was untruthful, which caused me to separate him from this agency. And we're better for it in this agency and better for it in this county, the chief added. None of the assaults Bowen is charged with took place during his stint with the academy, Roberts says. Okay, sounds like Roberts is trying to cover the academy's ass on that part. I'm just saying. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported that 5 of the rapes took place between July 2015 and May 2017. And the most recent assault linked to Bowen took place in March of this year. So dude didn't stop. He just kept on. He just gotta have it, and so he just taking it. Like, what's wrong with you that you gotta do that? It's a damn shame, really. Police previously said the man had targeted black women between the ages of 19 and 39, the newspaper reported. Officials said last week the arrest would not have been possible without the aid of the victims in the case, who bravely came forward and provided details that helped form the composite sketch. So kudos to the victims. I won't call them victims. I'm going to call them survivors, because they survived. They're still alive, and with some therapy and some support from the community and maybe some therapy, they will do fine. And yes, they were brave for coming forward. So kudos to them. Ramirez said Bowen's alleged victims were ecstatic upon learning of his arrest last Tuesday at the hands of U.S. Marshals. Speaking to the Clayton News Daily, one of the women said what she found most disturbing was that Bowen lived in walking distance to some of the victims. Just think if he stayed with the police department, the unnamed woman told the outlet. He could have had more access to victims and more power to hurt or even kill someone, which she was right about that. Because we do know with power comes some responsibility that he's already shown that he was not capable of showing. He has no restraint, and he shouldn't be a police officer. And it is a good thing they did get him off the streets, because she was right. If he did become a police officer, it would be hell to pay. It would be all-out war on women. I mean, as if that's not already going on. The Washington Post does not generally name victims of sexual assault. It was not clear whether Bowen had retained an attorney, and police say he declined to speak with investigators. Well, we know that's because his ass is guilty, and he don't want to say nothing. I mean, there's always the fear of incriminating himself, but there's evidence there, and hopefully there's enough evidence to really pin his ass to the wall. Now, he remained in custody at the Clayton County Jail on Tuesday and will return to court September 24th, according to the News Daily. Opening last week's news conference, Roberts likened the spat of sexual assaults in the community to a dark cloud that had enveloped Clayton County. Today, it's my pleasure to remove that cloud, he added. Now, hopefully it will set an example for the rest of the guys who feel like that it's okay to do that, and as well as police officers that are already on the force, because we know there's a lot going on with police officers, and sexual assault is one of them. Like I said before, people in the role of authority will abuse it. I'm not saying all, but some. And if they are not caught, they get extra comfortable doing it. and they start to feel like they won't get caught up, and they get even more comfortable and careless and ruthless. And no one needs that. We have enough to worry about without having rape constantly in the back of our minds when we leave the house every morning or every afternoon. It should not be that way, yet it is. So ladies, be aware. Gentlemen, be aware, because you're not off limits either. Things happen. And a person's sexual preference is their preference. So, ladies, be aware. And thank you for tuning in. And to read this story for yourself, if you follow me on Twitter, it is there. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast, go on over to YouTube and like and subscribe for Raw Uncut Truth. And I put out content weekly. Thank you in advance for your support. Thank you to all my own ones, day ones, and any new listeners that I may have. As always, stay blessed, be aware, and take care of each other. Until next time, peace.